Last time on Roll for Distraction, The Lost Colony. The party's work to repair the friendly alien AI was interrupted by a small squad of aircraft approaching from the west. Techs managed to shoot one of them down on approach, but they still deployed one large mech and several smaller ones. While Mac and Viper fought the big mech, Hook and Newt fought off the smaller ones, as Techs took shots at the fighters as they made their passes back and forth. Many explosions later, Hunter Squad was victorious and Vanguard Squad moved to regroup with them to decide how they might be able to destroy the alien nanobots. While there is an incomplete Dyson sphere they could collapse to start a supernova, they decide to instead start with just blowing up the planet. They start making plans to evacuate the settlement and plan to use an underground tunnel to gain access to the alien reactor shaft they can drop the nuke into. So, what's the weirdest thing everyone did this weekend? Quick.
Oh, we're starting immediately with this?
I was dressed as J. Robert Oppenheimer.
Not that weird. Next.
I played Spider-Man for 11 hours.
Even less weird. Next.
Oh, okay.
Yard work.
That's pretty normal.
Watching teenagers think they're hot shit at a horror event and then almost pee themselves. Very
funny. Woo! Love that. Love that for you.
I was trying to clean up cat puke, but I had no idea where the cat puke actually was.
Been there.
That's the life of a cat owner.
I was told the cat threw up and pointed in a general direction and was just spraying aimlessly.
All right, John, you seem to have some sort of trump card here, so go ahead.
I went to a rock concert in a cemetery.
Yo!
Oh, right,
okay.
I knew that.
Yeah, it's like, right. You all knew this. I sent you
that.
pictures. I was partying next to Garfield. He was right behind me. That was also there.
Well, anyway. Okay, so before we get into it, two orders of Biznew.
Yeah.
First
we
of all,
did a cool thing last night.
Wait, are we thinking of the same thing?
Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, we hit 1,000.
I mean, it's less than we do the thing.
What do you think that she meant by that?
I don't know. We didn't really do anything. People clicked on a button for us.
What do you mean?
I was just going to say thank you. But anyway, yes, yeah. we're recording this shortly after hitting 1,000 subscribers. Just wanted to say thank you again. I'll probably have some other video thanking you. Woo! Time is weird. But yes, thank you very much for that. We hope, a lot of you obviously are from the Lancer community, and we really appreciate you guys. We hope that you'll stick around when we move on to other games, inevitably. And, we hope that you'll follow us on those silly little adventures. Anyway, second thing, either in the description of this video or in a pinned comment, we'll have a survey up. We did this at the end of Season 1, never did it at the end of Season 2. But I want to do it again because there's more is now. Just a survey, quick about like our content and what you think we can do to be doing better and what you like that we're already doing. Should just take you a couple of minutes. Appreciate people filling that out. It'll be, like I said, in the description, in a pinned comment. I'll probably throw it on the YouTube community tab, and I'll throw it up in our Discord server as well.
By the way, follow us on Discord and
that's not how that works.
And,
you don't follow people on Discord.
That's not how that works, Brian.
No, follow us on Instagram. Follow us on X.
No, don't follow us on
We're
X.
not calling it that.
Don't fucking follow us on X.
If you say that, it gives Elon Musk power. It's called the platform formerly known as Twitter, like Prince.
And the symbol is an X, like Prince, who also changed his name to a symbol.
Big robots. John, what are we doing?
Where are we? I believe the last thing we went over was that you need to blow up the planet.
Yep. We gotta make it go boom.
I feel like there was more to it.
Seems like a lot of work. I don't know.
You had to get a bomb down the volcano reactor shaft so that the core goes critical and the planet explodes.
Great.
Right. How do we do that?
Sounds easy.
What do I roll?
A very large bomb down a hole.
Well, all right.
Push it real hard.
Like a Star War.
Push it real good.
Oh, speaking of the really large bomb, John, did you ever actually figure out how large this bomb is?
He said it was 250. We've been over this.
Yeah, we went over that it was a big boy.
Where is this bomb?
It's on our spaceship.
It's on the spaceship.
How many times can we say the word bomb before we get demonetized?
As many as we want.
I think
we can
as many
actually
as
get
you want.
demonetized now, so that's a problem.
Yeah, don't listen to this episode from an airport.
Or don't do what I've done and gone through drive-thrus with Cyberpunk blaring about us shooting things.
About me dismembering a guy with a sniper rifle.
Yeah. I got some
classic
weird looks at
RoboCop.
Starbucks before I turned it down.
Anyway, what's actually happening? Because
That's just it. Where we left off was the discussion of how you're going to get the ship down.
We take the ship and push it towards the
Somewhere
mountain.
else.
Difficult Times is going to rapidly burn into the planet, deploy all of its forces, and then take off again.
Okay.
okay,
If you say so, buckaroo.
As well as trying to coordinate an evacuation of the settlement during that, so that maybe the air power is divided and can't attack both effectively.
Yeah, I'm picking up in what you're putting down.
Smelling what you're stepping in.
Why did you say it like that?
Because I meant it like that.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So wait, it's just dropping the bomb in the middle of a field somewhere?
It's not
that's
dropping the bomb, it's deploying
gently
drop ships
placing
and
the bomb.
fighters.
Just one parachute needs to go awry, and we might just explode, so...
There's no parachute, it's on a ship.
It's on a Star Destroyer, dude.
Yes, like...
Alright, well, let's go to the rendezvous point, wherever that may be.
It's here. It's happening here, at where
Okay.
you are now.
Okay.
Because you have the
So have it
underground
happen.
passage from where you are to the mountain. Remember? We
So-
went over it.
So we're
Yes.
just waiting for
I
the
do,
ship to
not
come down.
remember, but yeah.
All right, Max says. All right, well, did anybody do anything weird this weekend?
We're here.
We
Yeah,
were
we've
with
all been
you,
here
dude. You
all
know
week.
what we did this weekend.
Yeah, it actually hasn't been the weekend yet. This started on a Monday, and it's now like a Thursday.
It's like Friday, I think, but yeah.
Thursday or Friday,
It's a
yeah.
whole game?
Yeah, the whole game's been like 5 days. It's not...
Oh my
Wow.
god.
I'm gonna blow up a planet this weekend.
I was gonna say, yeah, let's blow up a planet
There
this
we go.
weekend,
That's
pretty
guys.
weird.
Anybody want to play hopscotch? I haven't
With
played
the
it since I was
robots?
a kid. It sounds really
Just
fun.
mech hopscotch. Just
Yeah.
ka-choon,
Mecha
ka-choon, ka-choon.
hopscotch!
Alright. John
Alright,
wants
alright.
me really badly to indulge in roleplay because he refuses to move on. I have a question.
Yes.
I have a question for the boss man. Hey,
Yes.
Commander, I
Yes,
gotta ask.
Uh-huh.
Why do we have a 250 megaton nuke?
Good question.
Contingencies, son.
Occasionally, it's not bad to be able to level a state.
I mean, usually it's pretty bad.
I said
This
occasionally.
is pretty bad.
Like, I'm not saying it's bad that we have it right now, because it seems like...
I'm sorry,
what we
is this
need.
not a situation where it's good to have?
Right, but I
Man's
feel
got-
like we couldn't have
man's
predicted
got a
this
point.
particular... I don't know.
Look, it was a tax write-off, okay? What else do you want me to say? Why it was a tax write-off? It was a weird year. It was a really, really
Man,
weird year.
4310, wild.
I can't even begin to explain
One
the tax
nuclear
code
missile.
from that year. Why me getting a hold of a 250 megaton nuclear warhead was beneficial does not matter because we have it now.
Guys, let's get him audited.
Can you
by
stop
the
trying to figure
IRS.
out why Chekhov's gun is on the wall? Just chill out for a minute. This is why it's there. Just calm down.
God, just calm down about the
I feel
giant
like I'm
nuclear warhead we're
Pretty-
going to
pretty
use to
alright.
blow up the
I
planet.
feel like I asked that nicely.
All right,
Mr. T. Swift
Oppenheimer.
would say, you need to calm down.
Brian, don't get me started.
After you have a brief discussion with the commander about why he happens to have this nuclear device that seems weird to have, comms alive in 2 minutes. Everyone be prepared. Hook, I need you to contact the settlement and tell them to prepare an evacuation. I'm going to
All right.
contact Difficult Times and tell them that they need to do an entry burn now and deploy everything, and he'll know what that means.
All right.
Is there like a secret code word you use?
No, I'm going to say entry burn, deploy all.
That's lame. You should make up a secret code word.
Why don't need to do that?
But it's funnier.
We're not funny.
Say like the rubber ducky needs to go in the tub or something like that. Like,
The Condor's got to take a shit. Let's go.
perfect.
I am not cleaning that up.
It's not a cat, it's fine.
I was gonna say, at least you'll know where it is.
Alright, so do you guys remember how in like the old Halo 3 machinimas you could have a blank-faced helmet showing you disgust? That's the commander's mech right now looking at Viper. Just like
Just
it
the
doesn't
blank
need
stare.
a code word. It's
It
just the
doesn't-
blank face of the mech staring in disgust. No emotion.
He just
nothing has
rotates the
changed.
shoulders of the mech
Yeah,
really
it's
slowly
just-
toward him.
That's the
And then
universal
rotates
sign
back
of
without saying
disappointment.
So Alex, you're going to contact the settlement.
Yeah.
And
Is
we're going to
that
get
now, or
two
are we
distinct
going now?
sound. Yeah, we're going to get two distinct sound bites of this. I'm going to talk to Difficult Times. You're going to contact the settlement. I'm three of those four things talking. So we're gonna you first, then me.
Anyway, yeah, as soon as the movie goes up, I'll say it was Lieutenant Forge, right? That was our
Yep,
contact, Lieutenant.
You are correct.
Yep.
Okay, Lieutenant Forge, this is Hook. Please begin moving everyone that you can into evacuation positions. We may need to leave the planet very quickly, very soon. We'll give you a signal.
Hook, this is Lieutenant Forge. What new information do you have?
Planet's
Long
haunted.
story short, a very large explosion is the only way to deal with these nanobots, and we believe that we have the means to initiate one.
I find that answer vague and unconvincing.
We're limited on time here. I'll explain it to you in space, hopefully.
We're gonna use the big nuke on the ship to blow up the planet.
All right,
Why do you have a
geez,
big
yelling.
nuke on the ship?
We don't know.
I don't really know.
This is not
It's
important.
above my pay grade.
You're good there. Roger, we'll begin evacuation proceedings. Everyone?
Everyone that you can.
Everyone that
There
doesn't
won't be a
want
settlement to come
to,
back to.
die with the planet.
What was that last part?
Nothing.
Nothing.
See you later.
Just leave. Bye.
Nothing.
Going through a
private.
tunnel. Going through a tunnel.
Wait, no, what? Okay, and now I'm going to do Commander Redrick.
You okay there?
Hey, you named him, buddy. All right.
Commander Redrick contacting Difficult Times. Difficult Times, this is the commander on the ground. I need you to drop everything on the ground now. Hot burn into the planet, and then get back out.
Condor needs to take
Be
a shit.
prepared for... Ignore that. Be prepared for...
Why are we all on the open mic?
He's not. Be prepared for hostile airborne entities coming towards you. Full AA complement ready. Everyone else needs to stay on the ground. You can keep your 4 fighters, otherwise, everyone out. And then, in about 12 to 24 hours, you're going to need to do it again to pick up what's left of us. Over and out. Not even waiting for a response. Just close the comms. And all of you look up and see a star kind of start getting a little bigger and brighter as
Should we,
difficult time.
move out of the way?
No, it's not. They're not dropping it on top of you. They're dropping it in the general vicinity, and it's also not an impact. There are ships.
I know.
General vicinity.
You notice difficult times entering the atmosphere, and from the direction of the mountain, you see about 24 specks with vapor trails start heading towards it.
It's like that part in Halo 3 when you get to the Ark and everybody deploys. The music is really cool.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a real good scene.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm kind of trying to channel that right now. So thanks for bringing it up. Nope, not different
Yep,
things.
that's the Halo music. Yep.
Shut up, Brian.
Just
You're
like
not
I
a real
remember.
gamer.
Brian, what's Halo?
Ow. It's a game that I hated.
Well, now you're
nice to
fired.
have
Get
you.
out.
Everyone tell Brian how he's wrong about Halo in the comments.
Up until
I'm just not good at
wrong
first-person
about
shooters.
most
That's all.
of
I
Halo.
was wrong about most of Halo. I was about to say, let's... Yes, you see difficult times entering the atmosphere with its fighter complement as a few dozen other fighters from the mountain head towards it, watching the vapor trails in the sky. Both groups of fighters engaging each other as there are several plumes of smoke and plasma as about a dozen of the fighters coming from the mountain are destroyed by point defense weapons on difficult times.
Oh, good. Bad fighters.
And the remaining 7 fighters from difficult times engage and keep the ship safe as it gets closer to the ground. They're about a mile from you when you hear a very loud sonic boom as it decelerates,
Cool.
and then feel just a brief flutter as the shockwave hits you.
Let's go get the package, yeah?
And you see a dozen drop ships and large numbers of pods deploy from the bottom and sides. Every door open, somebody jumping or flying out of it, as the entire complement of difficult times deploys to the ground of Ceriphia. And in an instant, they are deployed, and difficult times is angling back up to exit the planet. Most of its fighter complement still intact. You will have 3 fighters staying with you on the ground and 4 going back to the ship. Another sonic boom, this one louder as it happened a little closer. And you see the white-hot engines burn and get smaller and smaller until it is just a star in the sky again.
All right.
About
let's
15
go
minutes pass.
Pick up our present.
And the entire dropship complement and all ground vehicles are converging on your position.
Oh, good, they brought it to us.
Cool.
Yeah, well, you gotta take it here anyway.
They're
You
nice
guys ever
like
just
that.
DoorDash a nuke?
That's pretty
Can't
cool.
say that I have. I mostly Postmates it.
Yeah, I'm an Uber Eats girly.
I feel like that's a Fiverr thing, if anything, but...
I just have people show up to my house at 4 a.m.
You should be concerned about that, maybe. I don't know.
No, because I
Ray's got
know
Sylvie.
I know it's coming, and I got cameras.
Nuke's here.
Yeah, pretty much
Nuke's
like
here.
a small
Can
tractor
someone
trailer.
sign for this?
Yeah.
Someone got a sign for this. Imagine someone with just like a giant clipboard in their mouth.
Arriving are 5 infantry squads made up of a mix of human and machine, several armored vehicles and tanks, transports for the infantry squads, 1 ground-based artillery, the 3 of the remaining fighters, and what looks like a small tractor trailer carrying a very large football.
Are you ready for some football?
One might say a nuclear football.
Go, let's tackle them.
No.
Are you ready for Thursday night football?
The actual bomb is about...
It's you guys know, like, I don't know if it's like ESPN or Fox or whoever it is, but when they do the football, they have the robot mascot guy.
Yeah. I think that's NBC.
It's just that guy pushing a cart.
That's
pushing
Fox.
a wheelbarrow with this thing in it.
Damn.
He dances, right? So after he delivers the package, he dances away.
Fortnite dances
Yeah,
away.
he holds it in one hand, it goes up to like the reactor shaft and spikes it down.
And then we all die at the end. Campaign's over.
Nah, man. I wanna carry the bomb like a backpack.
Yeah. So in terms of Lancer sizes, John, size 1, 2, 3, 4. What are we looking at here?
This
How
is
big
probably
this?
like a size 1
Okay.
thing. It's
Oh, too
it's pretty
easy.
fucking big.
So Mac can't carry it. That's what you're saying.
It
No.
would be bigger than Mac,
It's also very dense.
like Mac.
I'm dense?
Yep.
Yes.
In more than one sense of the word.
Then out of the
Go back
woods
to sleep,
comes a second tractor trailer. This is carrying another mech that you recognize to be Luna, the pilot
fresh
whose mech was destroyed on the ground, but the pilot survived. They have a new mech, and there are now 9 Lancers on the ground.
Huzzah!
Cool.
We're unstoppable.
What kind of mech is Luna? Which kind of thing? Which one aren't we using yet?
You're right. I should have done that before because I didn't write down what type of mech they had because
Because it didn't
exist.
exist for a while. Who looks like a Luna? A Monarch? I feel like a Monarch would be a good Luna.
Yeah, we're gonna go Monarch. That looks good.
Oreos. Oreos.
What are you singing right now, Brian?
Oreos. Oreos.
Brian, have you taken your medication today?
Nope.
Yeah, but it's worn off.
John can tell you that.
The other Barbarossa blew up, right?
Yeah, they're dead.
They're dead.
They
They got
shot
blown
down
up on the way in
in their drop pod.
because they were the largest. They were one of the 2 largest pods coming in. Come morning, well,
Oh,
maybe
what?
not morning,
Oh, okay.
but whenever all of you are ready, it will be time to begin the assault. As what did we end up naming the AI? I don't remember what we nicknamed it.
The ship?
The AI.
Squilliam.
Your little friend.
Oh, our AI, we called him Boxy. It was what
Boxy.
people landed on.
Boxy. Audience, I've changed locations between the last episode and this one.
Yeah,
so
John moved.
I'm a bit of a mess right now, but
But he's our mess.
yes, well,
Yay!
I'm not even the biggest mess in the group.
I don't know who you're insulting right now.
I'll take it. It's fine.
My point was that it wasn't supposed to be anyone in particular. Everyone at various times has had an awful time. All right, we all have times where it's like it's a lot. Life's a lot.
I had an awful couple of years.
Audience, life is a lot, and it's okay to
alright.
struggle. Okay, sometimes you got to do
Life
that.
is a lie.
No,
Life is
no,
a
no,
lie.
No.
No. Life is a highway. I'm
I
I
gonna
want to
ride
ride
it
it
all
all
night
night long.
I guess.
Gimme!
no. All right. Well, I was going somewhere with that, but I suppose we just got distracted. Back to what we're supposed to do.
That's the show.
Boxy chimes in. I can perhaps get the device to the mountain quicker if there is a distraction.
A distraction?
Say no more.
We'll roll for that.
What do you have in mind?
I'm connected to the outlying structure of the mountain via a series of underground rail tunnels.
A series of tubes.
They're not actually rail the way you're thinking, but train is the closest that I can get to explain this.
The Hyperloop.
No, that's a terrible idea. Why would you do that? Just make a subway. It's way better.
Just make a subway, you fucking idiot.
Ah.
Fresh.
Every 20 years, some new shithead decides to reinvent the subway, and they end up back at the subway. It's wild. Sorry, I got distracted there for a minute.
Who taught you that word?
Which word?
Shithead, I think.
I had access to your entire history via Mac.
Mac, who taught you that word?
Oh.
The
Hello.
World Wide Web.
Well, maybe not the entire thing,
interwebs.
but whatever was stuck in Mac's databanks. Yeah, I can get you there very quickly, but it'll be better if there's a distraction. There are a lot of soldiers here now. Most of you appear to be AI of some kind. Mostly not sentient.
I assume most of the quote-unquote soldiers are just like humanoid
most of
drones.
the infantry are drones.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason to send people into combat unless they're
Like Titanfall.
Yeah.
Like other mech properties.
They're Chappie.
Kind of.
That's a reference.
Sure. Yeah. I didn't see that movie, but I heard nothing, actually. Was it okay?
I've seen the trailers, so I know what you're saying.
It was...
A full frontal assault on the mountain's main door should divert enough of their forces away from the outlying areas, because they are not fully online yet.
Right, they won't commit a full force to just the defense of one little subway tunnel.
They also aren't aware of its operation.
But even if they did become aware, they probably would only send a small force.
So I would like to know, would Hunter Squad like to participate in the nuclear guard or the door assault?
Yes.
I think we should take the nuke. I feel like, and this is just me imagining myself in John's shoes as the GM. I wouldn't want to run the big mega battle. That sounds hard.
All right, let's run the big
Sounds
mega
very
battle. Let's do
scary.
this. Are we guarding the payload, like in a certain Blizzard game we
Yeah,
don't talk about
yeah, and
anymore?
you know, there's like precedent for this sort of mission structure. So yeah, I guess since it sounds like we're all in agreement, I'll say to the commander, I'll say, sir, if it's all the same to you, you have more experience in these big direct battles. My team's been pretty good at these small insertion missions in the past, so I think we can take the subway if you'd like.
And that's the reason why I'm Vanguard and you're Hunter.
Apt names.
What?
Vanguard means the leading unit.
Oh, okay.
That's just what those words mean, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
Did he just like insult us right now or something?
No, he said that we're sort of fit to task. We know what we're about.
Know what I'm about, son.
We gonna kill a man.
You're all gonna kill things, but
Well, hopefully we aren't killing any humans. Hopefully everybody gets off, but, you know...
Oh, what? Oh, okay.
Do we need to do anything else to, like, load up the nuke onto the train, or is it just an easy process?
out of the structure come a few small, just like not a few, come a swarm of like spider style, like they look like construction mechs, just like bug and spider like. And essentially,
spiders,
because they're a good design. That's all.
Maybe like crab like.
All life always
they would
becomes
need
crab.
manipulators.
Fine, they're crabs, and they pick up. You see, maybe 50 of them start moving the nuke like it's the Black Pearl in
I was gonna say like Pirates of the Caribbean.
yeah, like Pirates of the Caribbean, just sort of walking it into the elevator, and then it descends.
All right,
And everyone
that works.
stands there, heads slowly following as it goes.
Like the look that Jack has on his face when the ship goes by.
Yeah,
He's got
just
like,
huh.
well, that
Did
just
we always
happened.
have those?
That's weird. Oh well.
Did anyone else see the big fucking crab?
Crab robots.
The nuke just gets out of view. Well, are we doing this now or are we waiting?
Doing it now. Doing it live.
Then
We should probably give the settlement time.
it's going to
wait
take
for
us time to move into
daylight?
position.
Yeah, we should at least wait for daylight so we can see while we fight people.
We could surprise
Hey.
them.
Hey, John, is there actually a third truck
Cool.
with upgrades?
Yes.
No. Oh,
Okay,
All
we
of you-
get our
all
third
of
level
you
up now.
Get
Okay.
your third level up
how the fuck
Let's-
do I do that?
as a final
Let's go.
tractor trailer with one like spent tank tread rolls up, much more
Wait.
slowly.
I mean, we can literally just do that all in CompCon right now. Let's just everybody announce what you're picking. I'm gonna increase my sneakiness, my act unseen.
I picked Spot because I actually didn't have Spot.
I'm also picking Spot to add to.
Oh, fuck.
I'm increasing the
hurts.
Spot.
I kind of want to put one to take someone out.
Hell is all this shit? What?
Brian's like, "What is this? I've never leveled up in a game before." I'm gonna take Executioner 3.
I got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
That's not a perk.
But there they are, standing in a row.
I think I'm just gonna up my machine bond.
I feel stupid. I'm reading Vanguard 3 right now, and I'm not sure what's different.
Hey, John, do we have any spare mechs?
Gerard, do you remember
What?
Sentinel from... Shut up, Brian. What
No.
the fuck kind of question is that?
Like,
Saying
hey,
Grace
do you guys have
Monkey
any
at
spare
Blur?
like aircraft carriers laying around? It's like, no, I don't.
We got our one already. We gave it to Luna.
So
Isn't Grease Monkey a slur?
for the licenses, I can unlock Black Witch 3.
Oh. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't
Alex.
hear you over Brian being confused.
Brian's ridiculous question.
It's okay. So for the pilot licenses, I'm unlocking Black Witch 3, right? We're not adding any more mechs.
Yes.
Cool, done. Ooh, pilot core bonus.
I'm gonna put a point in hull because I'm squishy. And then I guess I'll just take Blackbeard 3. I'm not gonna take the killer AI.
What should I do for the core bonus?
Whatever floats your boat.
I don't know what any of them mean though.
Well, you can either take the one from General Massive Systems. If you click into them, it gives you options.
Okay.
Or you can take the one from whoever makes... I think Smith Shimano makes yours.
Yeah.
Mine's a North Star, so I have
do
different
that.
ones.
So I found one. I want this one. It's called Ghost Weave. During your turn, you are invisible. If you take no actions on your turn other than your standard move, hide, boost, you remain invisible until the start of your next turn. You immediately cease to be invisible when you take a reaction.
I mean, that's not bad.
I want that one.
If you find yourself just running for a turn, then no one can shoot you.
I added to my combined arms level 2, QCB trained. You don't gain difficulty from being engaged.
Sure, that's the order of the letters.
What did I say?
QCB.
Quarters.
Quarters.
Close battle.
God, I'm dyslexic. Jesus. Great,
Quarters
add that to the
close battle.
Quarter
list.
cheeseburger.
CQB,
Quarter cheeseburger.
Quarter pounder.
DQ trained.
Dairy Queen?
Yep.
I might just take the +1 armor. I know it's boring, but I sure do love not getting hit.
It's really. I'll be honest with you. It's
Like-
really nice. Having done it my whole life, it's really nice to not have a bullet wound.
You know? Like, I sure do enjoy not getting shot.
Yeah, right? It's great to not be shot or stabbed.
And then I'm gonna go into the mech hangar, and I'm gonna put in my new thing that I got.
What the fuck is this core bonus bullshit?
It's just like a perk.
It's an extra day at the gym doing abs.
No.
You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't just focus abs. You need to do.
So now my mech is
Yes, with it.
Spider-Man. I can use the hooks to swing myself around places.
Yeet.
What's an ability that helps reduce heat?
Ice.
I don't know. Take a level in Genghis and get their heat vent thing.
I don't know if that's how that works.
That's how that works.
Okay.
Well, I need to take my 3rd level in Barbarossa to
I don't think you
reduce.
need to, but
I need it. It gives me a really good gun.
yeah, the two things I could have gotten for Blackbeard are the Spider-Man cabling thing, which lets me like swing around, which is fun, and like an AI that I can let drive the mech for me, but it's just like a berserk thing that just hits whatever the hell it wants.
Adding to my hull. Unlocking Napoleon 3.
I can get manipulators, which is an extra set of limbs.
I just unequipped mine to put on my new thing, so
Oh, okay, I'll
You
take
just
it
you
then.
just hand her your arms.
my extra arms here, just stick these to your chest.
How many arms is too many arms?
Well, if you're
52.
playing as a Napoleon and then you get manipulators, you could have 6.
And then you're technically a spider, an arachnid, because you have 8 limbs.
You know what? Fuck it. This one. Overpowered caliber.
I hope that was a good one you picked.
I have no idea what it was.
We'll talk after the recording.
Yeah, we could fix this in post. It's fine.
We could fix Brian's entire robot in post.
Yeah, we can just like. All right.
All right.
After everyone finished their upgrades, Commander Redrick looked to his
What did Commander Redrick upgrade?
everything.
Perfect.
Two
He looked to
flamethrowers.
Hunter Squad. He now has 4 arms, each holding 2 flamethrowers.
He's like General Grievous with flamethrowers.
Yeah. I'd be sick.
General Kenobi.
What the?
What would a real different fight if Grievous had a flamethrower instead of 4 lightsabers? Well, this may be goodbye, Hunter Squad.
Maybe.
The commander and I do the handshake with our mechs, but it's like the Spartan handshake where we grab each other's forearms.
Yeah.
It's never goodbye, it's just see you later.
It's been an honor, sir. I hope it continues to be an honor, but it's been an honor.
We'll see you soon.
Same.
It's been alright.
He says, same, and then turns around and begins leading the assault force to the doors.
A single tear goes down his face.
I thought you were going to say a single tear goes down his mech.
It's oil.
It's leaking. You should get that checked out.
Sir, you have oil leaking out of your viewports.
He just explodes.
Book.
Well,
It's like, oh shit, I guess we have to lead the attack team now.
Vanguard Squad. Difficult times ground assault crew. Move out.
Autobots, roll out.
As-
I thought he was going to say roll out too.
Yeah, I'm disappointed actually.
Very few of them
I
are
quit.
actually rolling, so...
Yeah, there's no tank legs like in Armored Core.
What?
In Armored Core, there's a thing you can do where instead of having legs on your mech, the bottom half is just a tank.
It's just treads? Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
And the 5 of you watch them disappear into the woods in the direction of the most foreboding mountain you've ever seen.
Mount Doom.
Kind of, which is what you've taken to calling it.
Mount Doom 2.
You hear over the comms,
Mount Doom with like 6 O's.
onward to Mount Doom. Everyone's still read Lord of the Rings. It's a classic.
So wait, which one of us is Frodus?
None of us.
Mac.
I
Mac
think,
is Frodus.
I think we're all Aragorn. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Mac-
We're just not there.
Mac is Frodus. He's the shortest one.
What?
No, I want to be Orlando Bloom.
Actually,
I've
it's
got
more
the
like
cool
the
elf
commander
eyes.
is Aragorn leading the attack on the front. And
Actually,
where we're all Frodo and Sam.
Which one of
Mac
you is
carrying the
Samwise
thing.
and which one of you is useless?
Damn, coming for Frodo.
Can I be Legolas?
Oh.
Colin, how are you not saying anything during this? We're like talking
Yeah.
about your big thing. And
We're talking about your favorite
Colin's
thing.
Colin's the tree guy. That carries
Treebeard?
Pippin.
he's big.
Yeah, Treebeard.
Yeah.
I am an Ent.
I
Yeah.
am an Ent.
D.
Was that his
Gee.
name? That was really his name, Treebeard? Couldn't
Yeah.
come up with a different name. This whole fucking franchise has weird names and he gets Treebeard.
The Ents will go to
They're trees.
war.
They're very practical.
And this is my friend, Bark Boy.
See,
He's a dog, actually.
he's my dog.
Dark Boy and Leaf Girl.
I'm Treebeard. This is my friend, Leaf.
Erickson. Hinga dinga durgan. Let's get onto the train, shall we?
Yes. You all,
Choo choo.
or rather, all of you enter the elevator. Ooh, we have a hard time here with Colin's mech getting into the elevator because he couldn't go down it last
Ooh.
time. So four
Yeah.
of you,
Okay, so
four of
we'll
you-
we'll
hold
all
on.
go down
Yeah, 4 of
first,
you
and
get
then
on
if
the
Colin
elevator,
breaks the elevator,
and then
it's fine.
they're like, it's gonna be hard getting him down here. Okay, I have an idea.
Can we use max stasis generators to slow his fall?
Go to the other building, and I'm just gonna open the floor. I won't be coming back here, so... From one corner of the room, a plasma cutter coming up through the bottom of the floor as it starts to make a circle around you. You're like, what's... Poof, 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 as you drop 10 floors like that.
yeah.
And then you land
All right.
at the center in the bottom warehouse, where it's big enough for you to move. Mac, Would you be so kind as to remove me from the repair port? I am fully operational and would like to come with you because I don't necessarily want to be on the planet when it turns to dust.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Oh, alright. I do the thing.
Okay, and you interface, and you feel the amount of memory space you have in there, you can sort of tell. As soon as you plug that in, you no longer feel like there's a cap. Like there is theoretically infinite space for knowledge.
Ooh. Quite a bit of an upgrade you gave me there. Thank
It's
you.
really nice now that I don't have brain damage. Well, if we descend to the lowest floor, we'll be at the tram.
Subway.
Yes.
The tube.
My spiders are attaching the device to a...
We agree that they were crabs, John.
They're spider crabs.
You know, that's also a thing that they could be.
That is a type of crab.
They're coconut crabs, so like the really big ones that could like break your legs.
Yeah, they're coconut crabs. They're actually the size of a small man or a large goat.
Anything to avoid using meters for us Americans.
Asteroid 42 washing machines wide careening towards our roof.
Anyway, everyone onto the train. Mind the gap.
Yeah, you all get onto this... All of you, rather, get onto this train.
Please stand back from the yellow line as the train approaches the station.
There is a seemingly heavier cart set up for techs to get onto.
Can the reinforced cart be right by the nuke? That way I can be adjacent to the nuke and provide hard cover for it, because that's something I can do.
Yes, yours can be set up directly in front of the nuke.
Or actually, I guess it's small enough I could set up in siege mode and just kind of like stand over it.
Look,
we'll figure it out when we actually make a map
yes,
for the next episode.
And all of you hop onto this train at various positions. Mac, Boxy tells you to... Is that really the name we came up with? Was Boxy?
There were several proposed. You all agreed on Boxy. I had something else.
Boxy.
I forget what it was that I liked better, but...
Who's Boxy?
It sounds like no one remembers coming up with this name, so I feel like Alex might be misremembering.
You can go back and watch the episode in the future.
Yeah, in a month when it comes out, I'll double check.
In a week. It's a Friday.
Okay.
If anybody is not going to forget, it's going to be Alex, because he edits all of these.
Yeah.
I know.
He listens to it more than once.
Yes, well.
I should know that voice.
All of you
We're
now
on
the train. Thank you.
Choo-choo.
Because I've tried to say that 4 times, we keep getting fucking derailed.
So is this like a Polar Express
I
train?
get it.
Ha-ha!
See,
Train pun.
See what I did there? Hopefully this thing doesn't do that.
Get out.
It's gonna make your life much harder.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Yeah, that'd be real bad.
So is this like
would
the
be a
train at the end of the
wide-ass
first
train.
Gears of War?
This train would be like 40 feet wide.
Why?
Because all of our mechs have to fit on it?
Just to stand for Colin to be able to stand on it
He's not
comfortably.
40
Colin also
feet
has to-
wide.
Colin has his own train car.
He's 3 spaces wide.
He's 30 feet wide. Yeah.
He's a thick boy.
I am thick
All right.
indeed.
So he's on like a push cart behind or in front of the actual train?
No, he's on one in the middle.
So like one of those old West minecarts that like you push up and down.
No, what we did was we strapped him to the link cable, so he's the end. He's the caboose. He's just running on the tracks.
He is the caboose.
You're all on the train, and as it begins to pull out of the station, you hear...
Choo-choo. The whistle.
Well, this is it. Final approach.
Here we go.
Secret tunnel.
Here we go!
Through
All
to
of you
the mountain.
feel the acceleration kick in
Secret,
as you're gaining a lot of speed, heading towards what we're now going to refer to as Mount Doom, I suppose.
Let's see if we remember that next session.
We're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
God.
No,
The hobbits.
All right. And I guess that this may be our penultimate session. May not. But
Yeah, I kind of need you to decide.
you're right.
Because I need to make an announcement if it is.
You're right, we do. So we'll
Sure.
say that this is the second to last episode, which means the announcement will be made of what the next season is.
Our story takes place in a mystical land called New Jersey, in the distant year of 2015. More specifically, we find ourselves in the little town of Carranza in South Jersey. While Carranza itself isn't particularly remarkable, it is home to a college called Wharton State University, and it sits on the edge of Wharton State Forest, part of the infamous New Jersey Pine Barrens. Today is Tuesday, October 13th, 2015. It is almost 9:30 a.m., and a new set of lectures is about to begin. Among them is the obscure elective, History 282, Modern Myths and Folklore, taught by Professor Lawrence Gordon. If you're listening to the audio-only podcast and all you heard was music and there's nothing to read because that's how the format works, the title card said that our next season will be a game of Monster of the Week, which is very different from Lancer, to say the least. But we hope that, even if you just came here for Lancer originally, we hope you'll stick around, come on the next adventure with us, give it a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You'll learn something
as we
new.
do. Yeah, learn a new system.
Maybe you showed up for Lancer, but stay for us.
Mm-hmm.
Right. As we do, John and I will be taking turns, so I'll be back in the GM chair.
I was about to say driver's seat.
No one is steering this fucking show.
None of us have
Oh, I'm
hands on the
steering
wheel.
it. It's just I'm steering it with like an Atari controller.
You're driving on ice.
Jesus,
I'm driving an
take the wheel.
18-wheeler with a fucking Atari controller, so that's what this
the Atari
feels
controller
like.
was the most efficient controller ever made. Just sticking a button.
Hey,
Can't fuck that up.
yeah?
That'll be up on the channel hopefully 2 weeks after the finale of this series. So, like we said, stick around. Like, comment, and subscribe as always. Join our Discord server, and we'll be back in 2 weeks with the finale.
The
I don't feel
finale.
bad.
I don't like how you pronounce that.
The finale.
I did it to disturb you.
The last episode of Lancer.
Finale.
Wild.
Wow.
Until we come back with a second season for the survivors.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, we'll come back around in like season 10 or something.
This isn't the last episode, Brian. There's one more after this.
All right. Well, while they're singing, good night, everyone. Goodbye.
Yep. Happy New Year!